Hey guys, it's Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. Also the CEO and founder, of course, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, of the most incredible tax educational platform on planet Earth, the Academy of Financial Education. And so today, guys, I'm going to share with you a dirty secret about the tax code that millions of Americans go through their entire life and never learn. You'll never learn this from your CPA. You'll never learn this from your tax advisor and or your tax preparer. Guys, you'll only learn this information from the Academy of Financial Education. Are you ready? Well, let's go. All right, so you guys ready? Are you ready for the secret? All right, let's take a look. I'm going to be drawing on the whiteboard. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So what I want to do is I want to draw something that many of you have probably experienced and or thought about, and that's called what? Yep, I know what you're thinking, a pyramid, right? And so what I want to do, guys, is I want to show you how you're actually taxed on your income, okay? And so and I got it written down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There's 7 tax brackets. The first one is 10%. The next one is 12%. The next one is 22%. The next one is 24%. The next one is 32%. The next one is 35%. And the next one is 37%. Okay? And so what this means is this is how you're taxed based on how much income you earn. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you earn $5,000 for the year. Okay? You would be taxed 10%. Let's say that you earn $20,000, and I'll just put 20K. You would pay 12%, okay? 60,000, 22%, 80,000, 24%, 100,000, 32%, $150,000, 35%, and let's say 200K, 37%, okay? Now, these numbers are not actually the actual numbers. I'm just using this for an example. Now, here's my question. I want you to listen to this question very closely. If I gave you a choice, if you could pick, if there was an application that you could fill out and you would be able to pick which tax percentage you want to be taxed on, which one would you pick? Would you pick the 10%, the 12%, the 22%, the 24%, the 32%, 35%, or would you pick 37%? Let me ask that question again. If you had an opportunity to pick which tax bracket you would want to be taxed in, that's the amount of your money that is going to go to federal taxes, okay, we're not talking about state or Social Security, Medicare, federal taxes, which one would you pick? I can tell you that many of you are saying, Mark, I want to be in the 10% tax bracket. And I know some of you are thinking, why would anyone want to be taxed higher than the 10%? In fact, some of you are saying, I don't want to be taxed at all, right? Well, guys, I am about to unveil to you the hidden secret about the tax code and how it's actually structured and why the rich gets richer and the poor stays poorer. Are you ready? Okay, so I want to give you 2 scenarios, okay? I want to give you this guy here. His name is going to be John. And then we're going to go with this guy right here. And guys, don't laugh at my drawing, right? Look, let me give him some eyeballs. And let me, in fact, I'm going to check. I'm not even going to do the face yet, okay? Because I want to really make sure that you guys get this. So let's go ahead and give them some eyeballs, right? And we're not going to give them any smiles yet, all right? So we got John and we got Rob, okay? Now, here's what I want to show you. Both of these individuals own their home and they pay mortgage interest, okay? In this scenario, John paid $10,000 in mortgage interest. Rob paid $10,000 in mortgage interest as well. Okay. Now, inside of the tax code, your mortgage interest could be tax deductible. I said could be because after 2018, when Donald Trump changed and flipped around some numbers in the tax code, 99% of homeowners are no longer qualifying to write off their mortgage interest. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and say that the mortgage interest is tax deductible, okay? And so John chose to be taxed in the 10% tax bracket. So his $10,000 that went to the bank in the form of mortgage interest is tax deductible, which means he doesn't pay any taxes on it, right? So this is easy math, right? $10,000 times 10% equals $1,000 in tax savings, right? Not bad, right? John saved $1,000. Instead of giving it to the government, he was able to keep it in his pocket. But watch this, okay? Now, Rob paid the same $10,000 to the mortgage company, right? But Rob is making $200,000 a year. Rob is getting taxed at 37%. All right, well, let's do the math. $10,000 times 37% equals $3,700. Did you guys get that? John paid $10,000 in mortgage interest to the bank. Rob paid $10,000 in mortgage interest to the bank. But because John is taxed at the 10% tax bracket, John only saved $1,000 out of that $10,000. Rob, on the other hand, the rich, is being taxed at the 37% tax bracket. The same $10,000 put $3,700 in his pocket versus John's $1,000. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather save $3,700 on the $10,000 you gave to the mortgage company, or would you rather save $1,000? And so let me go ahead now and put the mouth here. So John is unhappy. Rob is smiling to the bank. And so what you just looked at right here, I call a upside down pyramid, okay? The more you make, the more they take, unless you are tax informed. Guys, do you understand that this system was created to actually penalize these individuals right here? Why? Because in order for them to be taxed at the lowest tax bracket, they got to remain in a poverty level. They have to remain in, the level of earning less income. And so a lot of people are so fearful of getting rich because they're worried about taxes. Well, guys, that's why they created tax deductions. Oh, we're going to talk about that in another video. I always ask this question. If the government needed our tax money, why would they create tax deductions? Why would the government allow you to give money over here to the bank, right? Money to the bank, and then tell you that you don't have to pay income taxes on this money. I want you to think about that for a minute. Did the government really need our money? Or were they just simply trying to control you? I'm going to leave you with this. The movement of money makes money. The saving of money creates debt. Taxation, inflation leads to financial devastation. Let me say that again. Taxation, inflation leads to financial devastation. And so now you guys have learned the dirty little secret about the very thing that most people are afraid of, and that is being taxed at a higher tax percentage. I hope you guys got value from that. If you have not made a decision to invest in your tax education by acquiring our new tax course, the Tax Mastery Academy, guys, where I break down so many illustrations like this that will save you tens of thousands of dollars for the rest of your life. And with that being said, my name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. And as always, guys, we'll see you where? Not at the top. We'll see you on the other side of freedom.